That would put him in the same realm as a guy like Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, or DeAndre Swift. And you think Najee Harris deserves to be taken there?
Would I take him there?
Right here.
All right, so we believe that the Steelers could take Najee Harris here. That would be pretty big.
Okay, so here's the question.
Do they also go wide receiver, though?
Nah.
Get another one, dude. Why not? Patch a hole with something you already got.
Najee Harris goes here. Travis Etienne goes here.
Pittsburgh?
Is he a top 12 back?
No, you keep trying to make this narrative happen. I just don't understand why you would take Najee Harris ahead of where you were taking Jonathan Taylor last year. And we didn't touch Taylor till the 3rd round.
I totally understand.
I don't know why.
Because you took John. I'll tell you why. Because you took James Conner in the 2nd round, early 2nd round. That's why.
Because James Conner in the year that Le'Veon Bell was out was a top 5 back.
Yeah.
Okay. So the ceiling we had seen for Conner was top 5. So he was worth the risk in that realm because we thought he could get back there. I have no idea what Najee Harris is going to look like. Now, I know he's a prospect. He's the best prospect. I know he's the best prospect in a very weak running back draft. And we talked about the system already, though, Johnny, right? You can either be Mark Ingram's side, Derrick Henry's side, good, or you could be Trent Richardson's side, Eddie Lacy's side, bad.
As far as Alabama running backs.
Are you talking about how if Najee Harris went to the Steelers right now, where would we take him in fantasy?
Right.
Yeah.
Redraft leagues.
Does his stock go up? The only reason I say I think it would is because we were taking James Conner in the 2nd round last year.
I don't think Najee Harris is going anywhere. That would put him in the same realm as a guy like Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, or DeAndre Swift. And you think Najee Harris deserves to be taken there?
Would I take him there? No, but do I think
don't know how the industry puts him there without seeing him play yet.
3rd round, probably.
I think 3rd is the highest we'd take.
Hold on. We took CEH number 5 overall.
CEH plays for the Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes.
He plays for the Steelers.
With no real
the
competition.
Steelers who? Like, what did the Steelers do last year on offense? Frustrate the hell out of us?
That's my point. They had no running game 2 years ago.
And they couldn't complete downfield passes.
Okay, so they check down, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like the system would garner because everything that we were saying about James Conner is
he doesn't belong in the 2nd round. I don't think his ADP gets as high as the 2nd round if he goes.
The reason I think Travis is upset because he got burned.
I'm not the one screaming across the table.
Hey, I'm getting energy, dude. I'm bringing energy.
Dobbins or Najee Harris. J.K. Dobbins with a little bit of competition at the quarter running back.
I'm not taking Najee Harris over any of that slew of 2nd round backs that we're talking about. No. There's no way.
J.K. Dobbins.
There's no way.
I don't think you can. I don't think you do it unless you see something.
Antonio Gibson. All these guys should be going ahead of J.K. Dobbins. And then the backs that are in the front of him or in the front of those backs, Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon.
I would not
Miles
take
Sanders.
I would take Najee Harris over Josh Jacobs.
Well,
it's clear you'd take him in the 2nd round. You're talking about it right now.
You're not taking him until like the 4th or 5th round.
Right. Because I think he splits more time than we think with Drake.
Here we go. Let's find out. Let's see if this is a real thing or we just stir each other's pots for funsies. As we always do.
I think it's be Etienne. Oh,
Najee.
How do you not get this right? How do you not say his name right after Najee Harris? And what do you say, Najee? Najee Harris, dude. It's like, come on, you're an NFL commissioner.
He's the commissioner. He doesn't care, dude. He just goes to his basement.
Najee Harris is a little bit older, too, right?
He's a clean dude.
In a redraft
That's a clean
league,
dude.
I think he's coming ready to go. We're talking about an Alabama running back who just helped bring a national championship. He's ready to go.
NFL comp, Matt
and the
Forte.
Steelers are ready to go too.
We'll see.
Who's over there? Is it still Benny Snells and McFarland?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so they took.
Oh yeah, it'll be Najee.
That negates the McFarland for.
He'll be their back. I have no doubt about that. Does he belong in the 2nd round? It's hard for me to say.
The upside, though, right now is the appeal from the mystery box standpoint. Look at the package you can sell him as. The first
How is
running
the
back
how
off
is
the board
sure?
to a team that's traditionally been one of the best running
I just
systems
that's
in the NFL.
How is the
Montgomery signed
appeal
for the
higher than the second round backs we're talking about?
because the mystery box is so good, it could be even as good
Right.
as a J.K.
But you
Dobbins.
still have the mystery box with
on.
J.K. Dobbins
But here's-
and
No,
Antonio
that's
Gibson
the
and
Hey,
Cam
we're
Akers.
stupid.
It's
Dude.
the same
we're
thing with the
stupid.
CEH. Hold on,
It's the CEH.
it's the CEH of last year,
It's
right?
not CEH.
How
dude.
is it not though?
Because it's not Pat Mahomes and it's not the loaded offense around him, dude. It's Ben Roethlisberger,
You don't
who
think
just
the
had an
Steelers are-
who just had a PCL injury. You were just
They
sitting
still
here.
scored.
You were just talking about how bad Ben Roethlisberger was going to be for fantasy,
It's not
and now all of a
CEH.
sudden we have to pretend that Pittsburgh's going to be some prime destination.
It's not CEH. But we were saying CEH was a first-round talent. We're saying now maybe second-round talent. For Najee
Hold
Harris.
on, we're acting like Ben doesn't score touchdowns.
Would you rather
like-
have Austin Eckler over Najee Harris?
Yes.
Big Ben threw 33
I would-
touchdowns last year.
Okay.
They had no running game.
Okay. I don't know where you're going.
You're
at with
saying
this.
your whole point is
So now Ben's great.
no, I'm not
Because
saying
like
they're
2 weeks ago Ben was trash.
Hold
We're
on,
not
does he
drafting
have to be-
Juju.
No,
We're not drafting.
I didn't
We're not
say-
drafting Claypool. But now we're
I wa-
drafting Deontay.
dude. Do you listen to what I say? I was the one that was on.
I would argue
Claypool.
that I listen
I
to
said
what you say
Claypool-
more than anyone.
No, I said
I would argue that.
Apparently not, because I'm the one that said Claypool was a value. I said Deontay is a value. I don't like Juju because I don't think that he's going to have the amount of targets nor the ability to be a fantasy starter where he's going. This offense moves. We clearly, do I think Big Ben is a top 10 quarterback? No. But do I think he can move that offense? Yes. Do I think they were missing a running back that was consistent? Yes. They had no running game.
Go draft
Okay?
Najee Harris in
So,
the second round, and we'll be good, dude.
All I'm
Draft him
saying,
above your boy DeAndre Swift, who you can't
All-
stop talking about.
no, all I'm saying
I think
is
you got
that
both, dude.
we were beating the drum last year that James Conner should be a second or a first rounder because it was such great value. The amount of carries
I
was
like
there,
James
the
Conner last
offensive was there. None of that has changed.
I love James Conner last year
Okay, so then why
Nice.
is the story different because of Najee? Is it
because I
just
watched
because-
James Conner be a top 5 back when Le'Veon Bell was out. I watched James Conner do it. I've never seen Najee Harris play in the NFL, and the highest rookie we drafted last year was Jonathan Taylor in the 3rd round.
No, it was CH fifth
Sorry,
overall.
I'm sorry, CEH. But you want to make Najee Harris CEH
No, I don't want
in a not Pat Mahomes offense.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to put him in the first round.
You want
I
to put him
don't
in the
wanna-
second.
I would take him right now. Honestly, if I'm ranking him, I'm not taking him till I would probably honestly take him right before Miles Sanders. Why? Because I think that Steelers have a better offense than Philadelphia. And so I think that tailors to Najee having more success there.
Miles Sanders is going in the 3rd round at 303.
Yes.
What have I been saying this entire time? That he belongs in the 3rd round. I don't know why we had this long debate when I said in the 3rd round, and you're over here like, no, he's better than that. I'm just saying.
No, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, all these guys going ahead, you're not going to take them ahead of, dude.
You're saying
Joe
Josh
Mixon,
Jacobs?
Cam Akers, Austin Eckler, James Robinson,
I don't like Austin
Antonio
Eckler.
Gibson.
Yeah.
I need more
Like
volume.
Aaron Jones, you're going to take Najee Harris
No.
above those guys?
I'm not.
Then he belongs in the 3rd round.
Right.
Perfect. I'm glad we agree.
I never said I didn't agree with you.
You said the ADP would be pushed to the 2nd round.
I do believe his ADP will be
Okay.
pushed to the
But
second
you
round.
wouldn't take him.
I would not
Do
take
you
him.
think he's on in standards going to be
My
going in the second
argument-
round, but
see-
you would appropriately place him in the 3rd.
Correct. And my argument for
So the
Travis
Jags
was saying that he was taking James Conner in the 2nd. So him saying that what's the great fallacy of why do I think it's so crazy to say James Conner Najee will be a 2nd rounder? Because I do
Someone's
think,
just going to be so into it.
yeah,
Like
because they're going to say Pittsburgh Steelers, they need an offense. They were missing a running back. They're a good offense. What do you need? I'm not saying it's a right answer. I agree that it should be the 3rd rounder, but right now he's going in the 4th, right? So I do think he'll move up. We talked about the 1st round pedigree, draft pedigree.
Yep,
that
he'll move
means
up
a
to
lot.
the 3rd round.
I just know that when we talk about systems and we talk about running backs producing in that system, Pittsburgh's one of those teams, right? Like, and so that's all I'm saying. I was only trying to point out the 2nd round thing. Well, 1, because it's great content, and 2, because I think it's going to be a real conversation. I think that people are really going to, we talk about how this is so crazy, but again, we forget that, oh wait, we were taking, before CH went to Kansas City, we weren't even talking about him in like within the first 5 rounds, so that's how much like that is in itself, being the first running back taken. And then you're talking about a team that in general runs the ball a lot and is exciting with the running back position. People think of, Le'Veon Bell, James Conner, top 10 running backs. Najee Harris projects to be Matt Forte, 6'2", 231 pounds. That's a beast of a run who can catch the ball as well, stay on the field. That's everything you want. I mean, there's the upside right there is what you're looking for. So all it takes is someone saying, you know what, I do believe that that's where it can be. I'll take him in the second round because I don't believe in CEH or I don't believe in DeAndre Swift and the Detroit Lions because they're the Detroit Lions. I would certainly
be very excited to pick up Najee Harris in the third. If I wasn't reaching and it fell to me in the appropriate spot, that's a pick you're really excited to see coming in week 1.
I honestly think it should be right, like David Montgomery. Like he should be in that conversation.
David Montgomery or
I was just thinking of that because I was looking at ADP, but I don't know. I have to watch more film on Najee Harris. Like obviously, I think that Montgomery scares me because they brought in not only they have Cohen coming back, who is already a receiving guy, but Damian Williams' whole like specialty was receiving, and they brought in Damian Williams. So Damian Williams can actually do both ways. He can hurt Montgomery both ways. He can hurt him in the goal line and he can hurt him in pass catching. And so for me, I'm a little scared, but I think Montgomery is going in the 4th, and I think that's a nice price. If you go running back, 2 wide receivers, and then want to go running back, I think that's the perfect one to take.
Right here.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and click subscribe. And if you want to watch more fantasy football content, check out one of these videos.